team can't scale up their mining or turn a profit.
What the heck, man? Where's the teeth on this thing? Man, we need bigger toys than this.
I'm trying my darndest with this little excavator here, but man, it feels like this could snap off at any moment trying to move these big ass boulders.
Preston, how's it digging?
This is a Tonka toy. I played with bigger Tonkas when I was 5. We were afraid of where we're going to be hitting some of these big rocks, and the closer I got to the creek here, the bigger the rocks.
We're gonna have to get some bigger equipment. That ain't a big enough hole.
I know, man. It's like using a teaspoon.
Everybody's looking at me. I'm the boss, I'm the leader, and I don't have the right equipment. I'm just trying my darndest to figure out what to get and where I'm gonna get it. Just go ahead and keep on digging this hole. So that way we got a little bit of water storage. Keep stacking it off and we can come back in here and test this as you go. It starts and ends with me, and right now I'm just kind of at a loss as to what to do.
Deep in polar bear territory, prospectors Ellie and Eric are hunting for signs that there's gold in newly exposed terrain. If they find it, it could be a crucial alternative if Ray's claim doesn't pay off.
The awesome thing about Greenland is gold can be anywhere. We have no idea how much gold is here. There could be absolutely nothing, or a bonanza.
These are indicator minerals of gold. You get your magnetites, your irons and stuff like that. And that's where a lot of the gold is going to be.
Ellie and Eric start prospecting with high hopes. But as the day wears on, tensions between them begin to rise to the surface once again.
Working with Ellie, I'll be honest, has been difficult. You know, she likes pretty rocks. I like gold. I'm actually going to try to crush these rocks like a mini load operation. Let's see here. This might not work. Well, actually, that worked pretty well.
Do you want to borrow my hammer?
No, actually, this is working pretty well.
Okay. You do you.
He kept smashing rocks together with rocks. So I offered him my rock hammer because don't squish your fingers. If you break something, you're no help to the team. He absolutely refused the rock hammer, didn't want any help. He's literally taking rocks. He acted like a caveman.
The biggest shake-up in voice history is coming. Tones and I joins The Voice.
I love this.
And our superstar coaches will never see it coming.
And I had a dream that someday
The voice you love
I would just fly away.
is better than ever. Melanie C.
This is world class.
Richard Marks.
So badass.
Ronan Keating.
So unique, so brilliant.
Kate Miller-Heidke.
You've just injected fire into my veins.
And now, Tones and I.
Let's go for a spin.
There exist two Queenslands. There's the one we love and the one we fear. There's the one that kisses our faces and the one that shakes our bones. But there's one thing that binds them. The unwavering resilience it takes us all to call both Queenslands home. Suncorp Insurance. Resilience never rests.
The F1 is about to start! It's crunch time! Doritos, official partner of Formula One.
A choice. Switch to AGL and stay for a $200 bill credit for electricity plus $100 for gas. That's up to $300 in energy bill credits. Switch online today. AGL, proudly Australian.
What questions could Ancestry help you answer? Who came before me? Where else have we called home? What journeys shaped us? With so many answers to be found, what will you ask first?
Try Nivea's Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Duo, the dual-action serum plus new Q10 Daily UV Fluid with pure Q10 and SPF 50. Visibly reduces and helps prevent wrinkles. Try new Nivea Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Duo. Nivea is for skin.
Here's a cracking World Cup offer from Sportsbet. Add an anytime goal scorer to your same-game multi, and if they have the first shot of the match, we'll settle that leg as a winner, even if they miss. Only with Sportsbet.
What's gambling really costing you?
It's nearing the end of the miners' first full day working their claim. Christian is attempting to dig a holding pond in the tough Greenlandic soil. But it's a near impossible task with a tiny rusting excavator.
This is gonna take forever. I could probably get out and dig a hole faster than this thing does.
Despite Christian's frustration, his shallow hole gives the miners their first chance to test for gold beneath the surface of the claim.
If I could find gold right here in this pile, that's money in my pocket, money in her pocket. He's down a foot, so just wanted to see what he's got since he's digging right there. And we got water right here. We may as well throw a pan in it. Better yet, we're throwing 2 pans.
That's right.
That's right. Sure is a lot of magnetite in here.
Yeah.
I mean, gold's associated with it, but I just like to see a lot more than I'm seeing in there. 1 or 2 specks of gold's not enthusing me compared to like 50. We ain't got a lot of time out here, but you know, we're just gonna have to keep testing. And there's gold here. Not as much as I'd hoped, but it's just a matter of time, yards, and energy, and I'm gonna get it.
In southeastern Greenland, after a fruitless day of prospecting, miners Ellie and Eric are preparing to spend the night in Littenau Fjord. There is no place to sleep on their boats, so erecting tents on the beach is their only option. But this area is full of danger. The weather can turn quickly, and it is a hunting ground for polar bears. The apex predators have extraordinary night vision, and during summer months, if they hunt, it will be at night.
The Nordslick means the place where bears live, and we're sleeping here.
I'm really excited to be camping here tonight. At the same time, I'm kind of scared to death.
This is a polar bear area, so we have our dog with us. If the dog starts barking, you guys stay in your tent, and only when we tell you, you can come out of the tent.
Okay, don't move when we hear the dog bark.
Yeah, just
Stay
relax and don't panic.
Okay.
If a polar bear comes here, we will scare it away. We'll do anything we can not to kill the polar bear.
After listening to our guides, the threat and danger of polar bears in our camp is all too real. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to sleep comfortably tonight.
Have you guys camped here before yourselves?
Never in the land, because it's dangerous. When we're here, we're always sleeping in the boats.
So what you're saying is that we're stupid and reckless for doing this.
Now we are 5 people that know how to handle situations like that. And we have a dog, which I actually trust more than any one of us.
No one camps out here, and we're camping out here. At any moment, a polar bear could come charging down the hill, and you can barely react in time. You have to keep that threat in your mind. So yeah, it's something you got to think about, and if you don't have a healthy level of fear, you should.
Has this dog seen polar bears before here?
Yeah. The dog is really, really good. And what it does, it plays around with the polar bear and gets it far away from the camp.
After speaking with the Greenlandic guides, they just saw 4 polar bears out here just a few weeks ago. So the threat is real. This is the risk we're taking for the team to try to find a backup location to dig. But winter's coming. We need to find some better ground soon.
Our first line of defense is a dog. I don't know how comfortable I am with that. If a polar bear comes waltzing into camp and the dog is not doing his job, I might not be here tomorrow to do mine.
For the second day running, Ray and Christian have been trying to dig a holding pond, but so far, their excavator hasn't been able to dig deep enough and may not last till nightfall, let alone the end of the mining season.
Well, it's painfully obvious that this excavator is just not going to do it, but for now, it's just going to have to do. With any kind of luck, though, it might get down to the clay layers that I keep hearing around here. These clay layers should and could have the gold I'm going to be looking for.
When Ray finds the gold-bearing clay layer, he is determined to extract the gold in an environmentally responsible way. Instead of using chemicals, Ray will wash the gold out of the clay using a sluice box, which he's brought with him from his home in Alaska.
Set up right here and run this way. We'll figure out the closest we can get.
That'll work. A sluice box was actually designed to put some kind of a capturing material in the bottom. Way back when Jesus Christ was around, they would actually use sheep skin. You take the sheep, you know, you get all the meat off of it, and then you got the fur, and you'd run the dirt over top of the fur, and the fur would grab the gold. You know, the golden fleece. It's the same principles they've been doing for hundreds of years.
But before they can wash the gold out of the clay, Ray and Christian first need to hit the clay layer.
I was kind of hoping to see some clay coming through this, but going down about as deep as that little excavator can go. Hey, Chris, go ahead and dig that out. Come here. How about we pop this mat out here to give it a quick pan and see what kind of colors we get. This poor little excavator's just not cutting the mustard. I may as well test these shallower layers as I'm coming down. But if I do find gold at these shallower depths, it's going to save me a bit of money. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. Oh, maybe me and Christian will get lucky here.
Just give me 10 colors, just 5 colors. I don't care at this second. I want to see some shiny. Dang.
Well, that sucked. You know, ran what little bit of dirt I can find out of that excavator, and there ain't nothing in the sluice. You know, this far into the season, it's just a disaster. It's not good. I'm gonna have to figure out a solution to fix it. Don't know exactly what I'm gonna find, but I've got to try something different because this ain't gonna happen.
Ellie and Eric are deep in one of the most dangerous areas in southern Greenland. They camped out overnight in polar bear territory, with 5 guards and a dog on constant alert.
I didn't sleep barely at all. And I think I woke up at probably 5 a.m. because I heard the dog, I think, move. I was like, oh my gosh, this is it.
Pretty hardcore sleeping in an area full of polar bears where people don't usually sleep, but now it's time to prospect for some gold.
Going into the second day in Littenau Fjord, Ellie and Eric's prospecting time is running out. They're heading for the last and most dangerous area that Ellie has researched.
If we don't find anything here, I have to go back to Ray empty-handed. And I can't accept that. This needs to pay off.
We've come so far to get out here, and it's really important that we succeed for the team. So we don't have a lot of time. We need to do whatever it takes today to find some better ground to dig.
I think let's try just right over here. Black sand is pretty chunky. Check that out. I mean, those are all good signs, but where's the babies? Oh, we're right on this gold belt too, and I don't know why there's nothing here right now.
But there's that bedrock shelf up there.
I know it'd be good, but I don't think safely we can get up there.
Honestly, I want to just run up real quick and grab something.
I'd ask Salik to make sure that he feels comfortable with you doing
Hey,
that.
Salik, you know, I'm a little clumsy at times, but just wandering up there along the vegetation to get up on that ledge.
Which one?
You are aware that there are huge dangers here. If you slip and fall on a slippery rock and you break something, you can't get a helicopter out of here, dude. You're probably gonna die. Yeah, one of those rocks could kill us, so.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The hunt is on.
That is huge.
Now you're talking. All new Aussie gold hunters.
Can't see anything to feed it.
And strap in for adventure gold diggers.
That's what it's all about.
All for one moment of glory.
I can't believe it.
Or total devastation.
Oh no. Where's the blood coming from?
If you don't get to a hospital within half an hour or so, you're dead.
Mining Mondays, 8:30 on... Mate!
When it's the crack of dawn, you've got a big day ahead. You've got to slam a can of solar energy. This person's your protein, not a tenth is at home. But when you need to crush whatever's next, grab a solar energy. When it's the crack of dawn, you've got a big day ahead. You've got to slam a can of solar energy. This person's your protein, not a tenth is at home. But when you need to crush whatever's next, grab a solar energy. When it's the crack of dawn, you've got a big day ahead. You've got to slam a can of solar energy. This person's your protein, not a tenth is at home. But when you need to crush whatever's next, grab a solar energy.
Started 160 years ago because it's the devotion of fans that keeps the world moving. And across every mile, every engine and dream, we protected them all. Valvoline, the original engine oil.
This is an urgent message from the Smith family. More and more people are experiencing poverty, and the impact it's having on children is worrying. I see it every day. Low-income families are amongst the hardest hit, and children's education is at risk. Thousands of children are waiting for sponsors to support their education. Many of these children will be going without the essentials and extra learning support they need. Go online or call to sponsor an Australian child now.
Early in the morning, late at night,
A high temp.
His fever isn't going down. What should we do?
when you're at work, or on holidays.
Look at all that bruising.
Ask 1-800-Medicare for free, non-emergency health advice, 24/7 from registered nurses, connecting you to the right care for your health concern. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
Thank you.
Over 300 years of blending the best quality teas to elevate your everyday. It's always time for Twinings.
Living with diabetes? Manage your glucose with a CGM that makes things easy. Dexcom gets you. We get that you want to easily monitor glucose levels. We get that you're working to stay in range day by day. And we get that you don't want to stop for finger pricks when you want to make a splash. Easy, accurate, with better health outcomes. Shop the Dexcom One Plus for people with type 2 diabetes or get Dexcom G7 subsidised for Australians with type 1 diabetes. Dexcom gets you. Get started at dexcom.com.au.
Ellie and Eric have a last chance to find a rich seam on the treacherous slopes of the Gold Belt. Neither wants to go back to the team empty-handed. So Eric tries a last-ditch attempt by scaling a steep and dangerous slope to a bedrock shelf he thinks could turn their fortunes around.
When Eric decided to run up the hill and rocks were falling down, I'm like, oh crap, even the smallest rock hitting you in the head can kill you.
This is actually a little more dangerous than I thought it would be.
Yeah, one of those rocks could kill us, so.
Yeah, good call, Salit. I'm okay. Pan this out real quick. Look for some color. I went up there. Yeah, I guess a rock goes down the hill. That's what rocks do. But yeah, I don't know if she'll freak out about anything. I'm shocked there isn't more black sand in here. There's not. There's nothing.
Eric going off the wall scares the crap out of me. It's like, dude, curb your attitude. Like, take your pride down a notch. And if you can't do that, maybe you don't need to be here.
I went up there, I took a risk. I do this stuff all the time. Ellie can blow it out of proportion to make herself feel important, but you know what? She's just a wannabe in the end of the day.
It's not just Ellie and Eric that are feeling the pressure. Team leader Ray and vehicle specialist Christian are disappointed in their own lack of progress.
Well, one thing I know for sure, man, we got to go deeper and further on up.
Yeah, I got to agree with you.
And at the other end of the claim, Kimberly and Tiffany found nothing but iron using their gold detector. With Greenland's short mining season slipping away, the Californian twins hope that prospecting in the claims river will pay off.
Yeah, this looks good. What happens is when the river turns, it slows down, and all of the heavy gold will get pushed to the part where it starts to slow down at. And this looks like a spot that that looks promising. When you see quartz like that, that's definitely promising. Gold and quartz run together usually. You want to pan this and see what happens? That's a nice little spot to pan over there.
The white sand is really light. You want to see the black sand. There's hardly even any black sand. I see a little bit, but not a lot. There's one speck, but
I did think I was going to find more gold here. But, you know, if gold was easy to find, everybody would do it, right?
On the shore of Littenau Fjord, Ellie and Eric's prospecting expedition is over. For the second time in a row, they have failed to find the gold that the team desperately needs.
This has been so disappointing because not only did we not get gold out here, but also the dynamic between Ellie and I has gotten even worse. So I'm going to do my best right now to try to fix the situation between she and I. Hey, Ellie.
Whoa.
Sorry. I just wanted to talk to you about something. So, you know, when we started out this trip, everything was obviously, you know, pretty good between us. We had good conversations on the airplane to Greenland. That was great. But I should have communicated with you the whole time when you said things that I perceived were kind of demeaning. So I just ask that, you know, just maybe be a little kinder to me.
I would love to know these examples of me hurting your feelings.
Frankly, you told me to grow a pair in front of everybody the other day.
And then what did you say to me? You need to shut your face when you're talking to me.
Let's just be amicable to each other. Let's be friendly and let's be kind to each other and realize who we are as people. That's all I'm saying, okay?
Yeah. If you have a problem, the minute you have a problem with somebody, you know what you do? You have what's called a crucial conversation. And you pull them aside and say, hey, this specific thing that you said bothered me, and you attack it right then and there. You don't let this thing build up or whatever.
This has been a hard expedition. This has been a dangerous expedition. Greenland is stressful and overwhelming. Eric needs to grow up and grow some thicker skin and fast.
Running up that hill, what were you thinking? Just barreling up the hill. So, but I'm supposed to respect you, right?
Your tone is nasty.
Okay, well, you know, if you're that sensitive and that intimidated by me, don't put me down to make yourself feel better.
No weekend this season has meant more than this.
September light contest, an entree.
Yeah, no holding back. On Friday Night Footy, the top 10 will be rocked when the Suns take on the Hawks. Then it's must win when the Saints battle the Bulldogs.
Let's go.
Who goes all in? Live and free on 7 Mate and stream free only on 7+.
So here we go, our Combank Socceroos. The green and gold fans are out in force. Excitement's building. Good feet, through ball. Eric Kunda. Okon Extra. It's Jordy
customers. No, I'll get this.
ANZ Falcon technology learns from your transactions, so it can help spot the difference between you and fraud. Fraud protection. Now it's personal.
At Coles, feed the fam with an easy crowd pleaser. Win midweek meals with Coles' finest sausages, 450 to 500 grams, now just $7 a pack. Save $2. Make dinners delicious at Coles.
Electrodry's UV cured flooring is the smarter way to restore your floors. Bring a new lease of life to your home.
We couldn't be happier, and this new product, it's just amazing.
Transform your home with Electrodry's UV cured floor coating. We sand your timber back, add your custom colour finish, then cure your floors instantly with our UV technology for unmatched durability.
We are walking on this 5 minutes since it was completed. It's brought everything back to life.
Electrodry. Can Finish tackle Nonna's famous feast and those burnt-on stains? Finish Ultimate Plus gives a deep clean for a sparkling shine. Experience our diamond standard of clean.
Ellie and Eric have had a major disagreement. The pressure of being in dangerous territory, together with not finding gold, has got to them both.
I just don't think we can get along. I hate to say it. It really hurts me to say that because it just keeps me up at night, all this friction between us. I pulled Ellie aside because I made an attempt to try to correct the broken link in this team, but it went terribly wrong. She's incredibly insulted. I don't think there's any coming back from this, unfortunately. We're just two different people.
I'm sure you're a good gold miner. I'm sure you know how to find gold when somebody tells you it's there. But prospecting in a new area, I really don't believe you have what it takes to do that. You don't have the geologic knowledge to even be out here. I'm sorry to say that, and I'm sure you're good at what you do. So thank you for this conversation, but I need to pack up and leave.
Well, that went way worse than I thought it would. A lot worse.
I really appreciate it when people actually apologize, but I have no idea what Eric was trying to do. Especially since we have found nothing this trip. This was the wrong time for a chat.
I was hoping this trip would bring us together and fix that brokenness between us, but it looks like it just made it worse.
We have an 8-hour trip back through glaciers, and I definitely need to be on a different boat from Eric. Honest to God, I need to be as far away from that human as possible.
Ellie and Eric's relationship is in tatters, and their guide, Salik, is forced to tell Ray, who is on a supplies run to a nearby village with the rest of the team.
This is damn disappointing. For them to have a blow-up, it's gut-wrenching. To completely lose their decorum is, well, it's unacceptable. We're all here supposed to be professionals. This really, really chaps my I had a little bit of worry about Eric, but unfortunately, things escalated a lot faster than that.
He did not get along with her, and he is trying, and he is trying.
Well, he's not trying hard enough. The job is we're here to make gold. We're Americans here by the grace of God.
I'm just extremely shocked and disappointed.
Well,
I am too.
This is just this is ego.
I tried to talk with Eric. But I heard a little bit of his complaints, but you know, you only can talk to somebody so much and hope to take in what you're trying to convey to them and express to them.
Well, it takes two to tango, so we don't know what Ellie said either. So we can't just blame it all on Eric. I don't know what the argument was.
It's true.
So we can't
just
blame it all on him.
Yeah, I'm not going to say they're both at fault.
Yeah.
They're both at fault. If they don't pull their head out, they're going to be off the team.
Hearing the news of them arguing, oh my gosh, highly disappointing. I mean, we're all adults. It should have never happened.
We've all come out here giving up so much, and to have it blown this fast, possibly, it's heartbreaking.
This flat pisses me off. I mean, literally, I've been working 6 days a week for months trying to get ready for this. They can take their dreams and shove them, but I don't want them to stomp on mine.
Ray is seriously worried about the effect that Ellie and Eric's argument will have on the mission, and the team leader decides to speak to them as they make a stop on their way back to the claim.
Eric?
This is Ellie. Eric's right beside me.
Yeah, I'm here.
What the hell's going on down there?
I mean, I ain't got time for this.
You know, we've got a fortune wrapped up in this.
This is not going to cut it, guys. Christian, Kimberly, Tiffany, I mean, they're all just devastated.
This is unacceptable that they feel disrespected.
You're going to get this damn trip done. Get your back here and
I'll send somebody else on the damn expedition.
I really feel really bad about, you know, the energy of the moment.
When you get back, we're going to have to talk this through.
get your together, act like professionals. There's a lot on the line. I don't care how big your egos are, and I want to hear nothing but I'm sorry and I apologize and this will never happen again.
You think you have the right people for the job and all they do is in your Cheerios. I ain't got time for this crap. Hey, Christian.
Great night for a fire. Oh. By the sound of that, it sounds like you got something heavy on your mind.
Yeah, we're spending an awful lot of money, and I'm still not sure 100% what's the best way to get the equipment and the fuel and everything out here. Hearing about Ellie and Eric down there in that damn polar bear region.
I can't believe that they blew up on each other like that.